Who were the disciples of the Vilna Gaon who moved to the land of Israel, to Eretz Yisrael, in the early 19th century? And what does the Gaon's map of Eretz Yisrael, of Israel, illustrate?
The Vilna Gaon was a great lover of the land of Israel. If you look at his famous letter that he wrote, and if you're, just to give a plug for Great Jewish Letters, it appears there. He wrote a famous letter as he was traveling to the Holy Land. He was writing it to his wife and to his family, describing to them how fortunate he is to be going to the Holy Land. He had intentions, of course, of going there, setting up a home there, and then ultimately bringing his family there to settle. For some unusual reason that history debates, he turned around at one point and he went back to Vilna. There's many different theories why that was, but he didn't end up going and settling in the land. He didn't even make it to the land. However, his students did. He had many, many students, and they went in three different waves. There was three different migrational waves of students. The first one was in 1808, and that was led by Rabbi Menachem Mendel of Shklov. That was one of the leading Talmidim, one of the leading disciples of the Vilna Gaon. The second wave was in 1809, just 1 year later, which was by one of the Shamashim, one of the people that were serving the Vilna Gaon. His name was Rav Saja ben Nasanata. And then in 1810, Rabbi Yisrael of Shklov was the third wave of Talmidim. They were called the Prushim, the people that segregated from the rest of the people. They wanted to maintain a very very high level of spirituality in the Holy Land. They wanted to live very simply, and they and they were very successful. They established a lot of the communities, Ashkenazi communities in the Holy Land till today are following the minhagim of the Vilna Gaon because of these waves of Talmidim that spread his minhagim and his Torah throughout the entire land. There was a map of the Vilna Gaon that was supposedly designed by him. I don't know if he actually drew it himself, but it was certainly based on a design that he created. And it has the different tribes and where they are in the Holy Land, where they're situated. It's a beautiful color map. It's located today in the Israel Museum and in the Israel National Library, I mean. And I just used that map as a way of illustrating the Vilna Gaon's love of Eretz Yisrael. It's a map that really just speaks to how enamored he was by what he calls Chemdas Kol Haaretz. It's the desired location of the entire world. It's like the most cherished spot on earth is the Holy Land, and everything that he could do to promote it and to illustrate it was very, very important to the Vilna Gaon.